Hello, my friends, and welcome to another Tech Tuesday. My name is Christopher Ward from Dream Tech, and today is April Fool's Day. But instead of tricking you, today I'm offering a challenge. How many of these 10 small but mighty Canva features do you already know? Because most Canva users don't even know these exist. I found a bunch of gems that can seriously level up your design game, whether you're a newbie or you've been using Canva for years. In the next 3 minutes, I guarantee you'll discover something new today. Let's get started. Okay, number one, let's start with an easy one some of you might already know, Magic Resize. So in Canva, you can actually create one design and automatically resize it for different platforms. And how do you do it? You simply go up to this button that says resize that most people miss, and you can adapt your design in seconds. You basically just pick the size that you want. Let's say we're doing some TikTok video, a Facebook post. You can pick any social media platform you want, or you can just do custom. Let's do a Pinterest pin here, and it will adapt the size to make it be exactly what you want, and it'll make a new file just for it. Now, you may need to do a little bit of redesign, which is okay. That's perfect for our needs, but it lets you know exactly what you need to do to get that design in the right place. I love this one because it's super easy to remember. You have to have Canva Pro, but if you do, and you are on a Mac, type in Command E, and you'll get a search bar. On PC, I think it's Alt-E, but I'm not exactly sure. Look it up on Google. But from here, you can instantly type and search for anything that Canva has, and you can drag it right onto your board and have it there instantly. I love this one, super easy. But you have to have Canva Pro to do that. Tip number 3, everyone with design always likes things to stay really nice and square. You notice if you grab something in Canva like this, you can put it anywhere you want, but you can't make sure it's always lining up with your grid. However, if you hold Shift down while you're dragging things, it'll make sure that they stay locked into the grid. You won't be able to move them anything but up and down and left to right on a 90-degree angle to its original position. So that's super helpful if you're trying to make sure everything gets nice and square. Number 4 maybe doesn't have as much utility as some of the other features, but everyone knows about removing backgrounds from images. Super helpful, right? You don't need Photoshop or anything like that. Well, Canva also lets you do it for videos. It's pretty easy. You just click on the video that you have uploaded. You click Edit, you click Background Remover, and it'll instantly remove the background. The longer the video, the longer this takes to do, but a short video, it happens almost instantaneously. And now the person can be in kind of a ridiculous way on a graphic background or whatever you want. So this might have some applications for you. Thought it was interesting. And number 5, while we're working on video, also want to call out this highlight feature that Canva has. It's actually pretty helpful. So if you have a video, you're creating a tutorial like I am right now, and you want to kind of get organized with a long video, all you have to do is click on this highlights area, and it will actually grab all of the sorry about that. It'll actually grab all of the different topics and themes in your video so that you can stay organized and actually go and crop and edit out things that you don't want or grab little pieces that you do need for social media. Super helpful feature. As someone who's a little bit older who was raised in the Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop world, Canva I love as a game changer to make things that were super complicated before really simple. And this is one of my favorites. So when you're doing layout, and sometimes you want to like curve text around a radius, in Photoshop and Illustrator, it's actually not that easy. You have to create a path and do all kinds of complicated like settings and things. But here, all you need to do is grab a piece of text, go up to Effects, go to Curve, and instantly you can grab your text and put it on any radius you want and drop it into your layout. Now, making it look good is still a lost art that I have never been the best at, but you get the idea. Okay, number 7, let's talk about AI for a second. AI has some pros and cons for me. I always still believe that final content should be created by someone with a watchful eye for tone and mood and creativity. But it's really great for generating ideas. And instead of having to go out to ChatGPT or Claude for some of the easy things, again, just use your Command E shortcut, grab Magic Write right here, and then say 20 words introducing my new cafe in Chicago. It makes it pretty easy to add ideas and get some things going if you're moving fast, as you usually are in Canva, and you're trying to get some things done. Again, never a replacement for real creativity, but an easy way to use AI right in Canva. You may already have known about it. I did not actually know exactly where to find it until I did this tutorial. So, number 8, keyboard shortcuts. If you work fast and you like to use the keyboard to toggle to new features within a piece of software, Canva has a ton of different keyboard shortcuts that you can actually use. I will link this in the show notes. It's canva.com/help/keyboard shortcuts. And there are all kinds of things you can do. Some of them you use already, Command Z, Command Y, Command S, but other things to add emojis, to delete empty pages, to group elements, to tidy up your page, to mute video, and so on. All of these could be super helpful things. If you find yourself doing something over and over in a manual way, this might be super helpful for you. I know I use this all the time. Number 9 is also about background removing. We talked about videos, we've talked about images, and how you can remove backgrounds. Super helpful, easy enough to do as long as you have Pro. But what you might not know is that then you can actually go over here to your background remover panel, and you can restore elements of the image using a brush. So you can actually bring back this hillside if you wanted to, so that it's not just a dude running in midair. And again, Canva does not make you a great designer. As you can see, we do technology over at Dream Tech. But if you want to spend some time, you could bring this hill and these mountains back for your little guy, and he would be happier running on some actual land. And then if you go too far, you can actually go back and erase things by hand and get exactly what you want out of your, oops, proud of shoe, out of your thing. Okay, number 10, last but not least, accessibility, which is really important and often overlooked in, especially in digital design. It's super important to make sure that everything you're creating can be viewed by everyone that's out there. And one of the easiest ways to do that, again, use your trusty Command E in Canva and then type in accessibility. Design accessibility will come up, and it will actually give you a couple of like suggestions for things that you might want to change to make sure that your design looks great for everyone. Now, sometimes it might not look as good to you from an aesthetic perspective, but those are trade-offs that you're going to have to consider to make sure that everyone can always see things with enough contrast and resolution so that they can hear your message. All right, that's it. And there you have it, 10 small but mighty Canva features that can transform the way that you work inside of this application. Which one surprised you the most? Which ones did you already know? Please let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button in YouTube or sign up for our email list to get more tech tips every week. Again, my name is Christopher Ward from Dream Tech. We are here to help you build the design and technology you need to run your business marketing effectively. Until next week, happy designing.